Hey guys, Daniel here, Fat Guy Fitness. It is Monday morning and I'm kind of being quiet right now because it is 5:45 in the morning. I'm about to head out of the house to go to Oklahoma City. I have about an hour and a 5-minute drive. I am headed this morning to get a body fat test. So I need to get in the car and get going, and I will update you guys a little bit later about my weight as well as a little bit more info about this body fat test. So I will see you guys in Oklahoma City. Hey guys, I'm here. It took me a little over an hour to get here. I'm on the north side of Oklahoma City. I'm at American Top Team in Oklahoma City, and if you guys have followed MMA, UFC, anything like that, you will be familiar with American Top Team. This is a place where you can do mixed martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Actually, who I'm seeing today is Juliano. He is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, also has degrees in physical training, strength training, things like that from Brazil. He does training for, as I said, like jiu-jitsu and things like that, but also trains fitness competitors and people who are wanting to compete in physique competitions and things like that. In fact, his wife has won several things, and so that is the building straight behind us, next to the green sign. And right now a jiu-jitsu class is still going on, so I'll take you guys inside, and as soon as that class is over, we'll be doing body fat tests. So I'll take you guys inside. All right guys, I'm back in the car. Just got done the body fat test. He will send me the results later tonight. But I wanted to spend a couple minutes talking to you guys about some numbers I was just talking with him about. I actually saw Giuliano 10 weeks ago, did a body fat test, and actually got a training plan and a diet from him. And that diet was about a 1,600 to 1,700 calorie diet, and the training plan was 4 days. It was 2 days that were mostly lifting and 2 days that were more what you might say were like cardio based, that were circuits essentially. Pretty excited about at least the training plan, not so much the diet, because I knew that was really low calories, especially for someone who has as active a job as I do. It took me a week to get the information from him, and then I began to try the next week to do the diet, and I crashed and burned and actually put on 6 pounds from the time I saw him. When I saw him 10 weeks ago, I was 308 pounds when I did my last body fat test with him. So I crashed and burned those first 2 weeks and wound up being 314 when I started phase 2 of my weight loss journey, which have been the last 8 weeks. As of this morning, I weighed in at 280 pounds. On Giuliano's scale, I was 279. For me, 280 is the weight I was at. That is a huge loss for this week. You guys remember I gained 3.6 pounds last week, I believe it was. So that put me at 290.4. And actually Tuesday morning I weighed higher. I was 291 Monday morning. So this week I just committed not to do anything crazy. Wasn't going to be drastic. In fact, I ate really well most days. And my calories, I know there's Wednesday I was around 3,400 calories. Friday wound up going to the in-laws and had a loaded baked potato for dinner. That probably put me in the close to 3,500 calorie range. Saturday we went out for lunch. I had a nice steak and some mashed potatoes from Red Lobster. It was really good. I had just had a Fiber One bar for breakfast that day and just planned on having a really reasonable dinner. And then got a call, or it just worked out. Wound up going to eat at the in-laws' house. We had some out-of-town guests, some friends of ours. We wound up having steak and potatoes, baked potatoes for dinner that night. And so really that probably put me close to at least 4,000, if not higher calories. And then Sunday I was just real reasonable, had about probably 2,200 calories, which is on the lower side for me. But my low end that I normally try to hit is 2,600 calories. I didn't feel like that was crazy or drastic, but really just worked hard at work this week. Really tried to eat clean, watch what I eat as much as I can, and just stick to my plan. Again, not working out, not in the gym, anything like that, but just my job at work. One of the things I'm really focusing on is trying not to eat meals later at night. I just don't feel like they really digest, and they wind up sitting on my stomach, and I feel like I have heavier weigh-ins. And I typically go to bed a little earlier, especially during my work week. That's kind of important to me, and one of the things I'm going to be trying to focus on, continue to hit calories where I'm at. Like I said, this is the end of 8 weeks, and really my plan was to do 8 weeks of this and then do some coaching with Brian, Humorous Fitness, Brian Turner, because I really did want to start lifting. The truth is I'm seeing a lot of results right now, and I'll go over my body fat test with you guys a little after I get those results and kind of talk about how my body composition has changed, because that's really important. But right now my job puts so much stress on my body that I just can't work out on top of that. As you guys know, when I tried to, I wound up with sciatica and just all that craziness, and I don't want to go back to that place. I don't want to put my body into too much stress.